This content is for mature audiences only. If you are not mature, don't watch the other one. This one is purely for experimental reasons. If you happen to know me in real life, please click away. You should not be watching this. Thank you.
You want what kind of milk?
Where are you going, soldier? The command post has been lost, but not the battle.
Uncle Maymay here. Today, I think we will be browsing some 4chan. Alright, let's get to it. K is always great. Let's go with K. Oh, this is quite humorous right here. War games in Taiwan, Strat 2019 using CMO. What programs do militaries use to simulate their war games? Arma 3. Yo, base. I wish developers would release multiplayer. Okay, just unfortunate. Take your meds, good so. If I didn't hear anything more. Alright, go on catalog.
Sniff the camera. Come on, I need views. You gotta sniff the camera. Can you sniff the camera? Can you sniff the camera? Alright. Good buttons.
Ooh. Oh, that's a good one. That is a good one. Alright. Things you witnessed at the range that made you do a complete 360 and leave. Wonder if he's going to prove it. Going to the public ranges. 360ing out of this thread right now. This is a good one. I was shooting one Saturday morning with the range to myself, and a pickup truck drove up. Dude gets out, nearly falls over, and spills his open bud. Passenger door opens, and another dude gets out with an open bud and a shotgun. I called it a day. Alright, another one. It's gonna be a good one. This is gonna be a good one. Walk into range. New guy there, wearing a wife beater, shooting a Tech 9. Alright, Mr. Skull Shooter. Get up suddenly, get set up, and start practicing my reloads. Suddenly hear screams and people running out of there. See 3 dead women down the range, and him staring at me with a pleased look. Walks past me. Finally, I recognize him. You can't keep getting away with it. A classic. They call it a 360 because when you look at it, you turn 360 degrees and walk away. Alright. Now, my facts might not be 100% straight here, but it wasn't the fault of Robert E. Lee. It was the fault of Felix Zoyakov or whatever. Basically, what happened is this man was given orders to move north of the Cumberland Gap with supplies and defend it. Alright? Now, the bad idea here was that if they had to retreat across the river, they couldn't take the supplies with them. And so they were then ordered to take the supplies back to the south of the river, and then set up camp there and hold supplies, so we don't lose all the supplies if they attack. And my man, Felix Zolikoffer, said LMAO, no, and just ignored the order. And so they were just all chilling one day, and then Union decided to push, and then they tried to hold them back. Didn't work. They had to retreat, and they couldn't take the supplies with them. And so they went south, but they didn't have a place to hold there, so they had to go even further south, leading to the Union being able to take up the Cumberland Gap and a majority of the South's supplies that they were going to distribute. Ultimately, that was the fatal flaw that made the Confederates lose. It was all a battle of... Yes, logistics. It was a battle of logistics that caused the South to lose, because they didn't have as much ways to move. Also, Zolokoffer died in an enemy camp. Yes, you heard me right. He died in an enemy camp. What happened? It was raining. He walked into camp. He was like, "Yo, what's up, my homies? How's it hanging?" And then he looked around with his other guys, and they're like, "Hey, boss, those are some Yankees. We shoot now?" Why would we shoot? They don't even know we're enemy. I'm gonna shoot now, boss. One of them started shooting, and then they were immediately sought out as Confederates, and then the Union boys shot them, and then they died. Cool story. Next one. This is a good thread now. This is a good thread. Could /K collectively defeat a North Korean infantry regiment? LMAO, a random pick with a thermal scope could take them all out while they're trying to sell another one out as they surrender it to multiple directions. I don't know, from what I've seen, the average /K9 poster is about a 300-pound diabetic. How does that stack up against 120-pound twinks riddled with parasites? You're certain of this? I'm sure they would have thermal optics as well. Owing to its Soviet heritage, a Nork infantry regiment is also a combined arms unit. I don't think /K has much in the way of anti-tank weaponry, even if they're using literal 50s tech. F no, we'd be hard-pressed to take out a squad of NKPA, much less 4,000 of them. What the? BB Bisons? BB Bisons and CZs? What? These can't be North Koreans. Are those NVs? That looks like Russian Fleck-Tard ammo with... I forgot what type of BDU that was. It looks like a CZ on the grip, but I'm not sure. Because it has that wild, stretched out grip. And sunglasses? They gave him sunglasses? No way that's North Koreans. Norks aren't issued optics. A standard infantry squad would be total irons, with no one but officers having a helmet and an empty plate carrier. These are the softs that they like to look and parade tough through. Gen 2's an empty plate carrier and a retarded iron sight AK with a mag no one has ever seen in action. Even if you put these tards up against an average Gucci man, they would be spottable from a mile away due to their tubes requiring IR to see anything worthwhile. Yes, so it's strictly infantry, unless the US military leads out some old M60 tanks. Yeah, but there are some vets on here. They could give us a quick rundown of how to fight an actual battle and maybe boost from... Okay, that's cringe. Oh, nope, they started the debate on iron sights. Oh no. You know what? Since we're here, I think I'd like to play out a little Gary's Mod debate on iron sights. You're telling me you'd rather be using iron sights than a thermal optic? You're telling me that you are too afraid to use your actual skill and try irons? Iron sights is the only way you can shoot, boy. Well, I think that's stupid and illogical because the thermal optic allows you to see better and, like, shoot better and scopes that you see farther and gives you an advantage over your enemy. Yeah, but what are you going to do when your scope runs out of power, huh? Well, I find that highly unlikely to happen in a modern military. Well, in a modern military, they can EMP you at any time, huh? How about that? Well, I think that if an EMP did happen, you're stupid. No, you're stupid. You're stupid. No, you're stupid. Yeah, that's right. Be afraid of the iron sights. Oh, please. You think that sights are better? Neither can beat this. Troll time!